Welcome, Gemini, to your beginning of the month reading for May. This reading will be for the 3rd through the 12th. Ooh. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. Straight into this. Best message, please, for Gemini. Get that. Not fragmenting energy, completely 100% upside down. So that's a good thing. It means that you've controlled fragmenting energy. I like that. So, it's going to give a good way over here. So, not fragmenting the energy. This card is talking about signals of a time to focus on and clarify what you really want. There may be less demands in your life, or perhaps you've been able to set some boundaries and prioritize yourself. Either way, you will find that the increased time along with your move will be a little more relaxed within your attitude and will bring your life into greater focus and fulfillment. So if you've been kind of entertaining different ideas for some time now, guys, right? This is talking about new potential projects and new potential moves coming your way. So now is the time to actually really pick up your path and go for whatever it is you're really looking for. As your energy is finally coming together, it's kind of pulling you into the right direction of your intuitions, and you'll have more rewarding outcomes because your energy is not fragmenting all over the place trying to, come up with this solution, that solution, and, trying to do too many things at once. So this is a great time for you to have a lot of promise within your life and be able to put all the little pieces back together, so that you can have a bigger, brighter future for May. So, and that's a good thing because, as you kind of fragment energy, that just means you're kind of like all over the place. I need to get this done. I need that, this, that. And then you might even find that certain things you were trying to actually get done are not getting done. If anything, they might be getting more set on the back burner than you potentially wanted that to happen. So now you can take them off the back burner and say, you know what, I'm really going to work on this right now. Forget everything else because this, I've come to the conclusion, is the most important piece right now to my life. So that is a very good thing. And this is going to actually be a good thing for you because it's going to allow you to not have to feel like you're on a roller coaster ride anymore either. Okay, so that's very nice. Let's get into the situation. Could be dealing with a loving woman or this loving person. We're always going to say person. Dealing with this loving person, this is where you really felt like this is where I need to put my attention to. There could have been times where you're getting caught up in somebody else's drama, or they're trying to drag you into drama or drag you away from what is important. And you're finding right now in your life that this person is more of what you really want to, really put your ideals into and really focus your attention on. And there's a lot of planning and action with this person. This is where I want to plan these actions. I'm feeling very happy in the beginning of the month and very optimistic that me and this loving person can really get through anything that we may have had tangles with before. Maybe had disputes or something before, or maybe you just couldn't really put them as your first interest at hand. Maybe you were just kind of all over the place at work and this and that. And I do, like I said, feel like there was somebody that was trying to drag you through some kind of drama and conflict that kind of steered you away, from this loving woman, this loving person. And it could be there it is, having problems with friends or colleagues, having some kind of dispute with other people. And it just feels like these people were kind of always in the way. Maybe they're being a show off. It seems like no matter what it is, they were kind of holding you back from getting to what you really need to be doing. So you're going to see this kind of come back into play, though, guys. That's what's kind of crazy. So we're kind of talking about the past, and we're kind of feeling like it's coming back around a little bit. Okay, so as you're really getting drawn to this person, you're going to notice that in the beginning of the month, okay, probably by Friday or so, or the weekend, you're going to notice that this person's trying their hardest to try to get this attention or try to get their way or however it is while you're in the middle of this. Kind of feels like jealousy, enviness, or just they really want your attention. What is this about, right? Back and forth behavior. It's the back and forth behavior of this person. You're going to see them coming back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, trying their hardest to, intervene within your, whoever this loving person is, this family, this friend, this love. And you're going to see this. This is just one of the energies that they're really trying their hardest to get some kind of attention. It's almost like I want to say that they're kind of putting on a show. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it's almost like it's all show. Like there's nothing really, for a lot of you, I just feel like there's nothing really tied to this drama. It's a show. It's kind of like the woe is me show just to kind of get your attention. Might even be an ex. Maybe they don't like the new person you're with. Something of this nature. It's very childlike behavior, though. It's kind of like when, I know I've seen this before. I had a friend that was divorced. She had a preteen child. Every time that she would go out with this new person, they did not like mom dating, right? So they would put on this show, this act, right? Oh, I'm sick. You can't go out on the date with Bob today because, oh, I don't feel good. And they're just acting. You see what I'm saying? It's just a show to get you to put your focus on them. And I really do feel this. I don't care if it's at work. It don't matter where it is. So right where you feel like you're hitting a milestone, trying to get back to what it is that you're patiently planning with this loving person and really trying to do this, this other person is really, really trying to resurrect this drama and this show with you. And that's really what it is. It's like a resurrection. Because right when you think it's dead, it's popping up again. And so it feels like you're right back to status quo. Oh my gosh, you guys. Or maybe you feel like they're back to status quo. Let's clarify on this one because it feels like someone, either you or them, is going back to status quo. I pray that it's not you going back to status quo because it's going to end up fragmenting your energy again. So then you're going to end up literally going back and forth. You now are going back and forth. As they're going back and forth through the drama, you're going to feel back and forth as well. Because you're going to be feeling like you're trying to give to this loving person who you're trying to give all this attention to. And then dealing with this, I'm going to call it a show. That's it. And you can't even use your intuition about the situation because, yeah, you're going to end up trying to pull power all over the place. See, you're giving power away to two. See, there it is. It's going to end up kind of fragmenting the energy because this power over here is not necessary. They're just looking for power. So you're going to try to do that. And then, yeah, see, it could get you stuck in the stuck energy. So we don't want to do that. And where you felt like it was trying to increase within what you're doing, you're going to find, like I said, back and forth energy. Wow. So I'm hoping that the status quo is just talking about them because I'm kind of feeling like it's kind of bringing you back to that status quo of what you once was before when they started doing this shit. Excuse me, my throat's getting dry. I don't have any water. Oh, no. Oh, no, that's really bad. Okay. So you have the loving woman and the patiently planning, guys. Yeah, see, because you made the decision to, this is where I want to go. This is what I need to do. I need to build the love back up over here, and I need this healthy relationship going the way it needs to be. You have the Wheel of Fortune to do so. But remember, just because you have the open doorway to get back to the love, or the things you love, or whatever it is that you're doing with this loving woman, this loving person, because it could be male, yeah, it's like you're manifesting and trying to take as much action because you feel the happiness, you feel all the optimism, like this could totally work, I've got this, but then all of a sudden this friend, this colleague who needs all your passionate and attention starts coming in and starts, yeah, really getting, you see what I'm saying, really starts diving deep, going backwards into, look at me, putting themselves on a pedestal. They want remember, it's not you who's on this pedestal, it's them. It's them because they want the attention. So, I mean, they might even be getting this attention from this loving person as well. So it might make both of you say, what the hell are you doing? Look at me. And that might be because they're feeling like the third wheel of the situation. Like I said, if it's an ex, they might even want you back. They're trying to pull you away from this situation, right? But no matter what, they're holding tight to this drama, to this show, to this act, to this limelighting. Definitely could be a Leo you're dealing with who just needs all this extra attention. But they feel like they're getting strong through the situation, and they feel like they're actually gaining some kind of energy from doing so because you are giving them the attention. You see what I'm saying? So the more you're giving them the attention, the more they feel they're in control of the situation, and the more they want to continue giving action to the situation because they're sitting over here saying, oh, well, if Gemini is going to give me this attention, I'm going to just continue to play the part. So they feel like they have the kind of ball inside their court over here when it comes to you because, see, you're giving the, oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong now? But see, the more that you keep giving them the attention and saying what's wrong, and trying to balance out their emotions. Now, if this is a child, this is going to be difficult. I'm just going to tell you right now. If this is a child, this is going to be hard. If this is a grown man, I feel like it's a grown-up, though. But if it is a child, this is going to be one hell of a ride. Because, like I said, I've seen this in real life. So, because then you're going to have to try to balance out the situation. So let's put it this way. If this is a grown adult who's doing this, you have to stop giving them attention. You have to stop, my friends. Okay? Because they're pulling you away from something that you need to have for your own life. If this is a child, you're going to have to balance out the situation and figure out how much attention you're going to give to the loving woman and then give to the child. There's going to have to be a balance. It says your status quo looks wonderful and happy, so you're trying to keep the balance as much as possible. So that's a good thing. But the Fool coming back is, see, there it is, I knew it, is starting their status quo. See, they're putting themselves back into their status quo of, you know, needing this attention. Oh. Yeah, they're trying to chain you down with all this toxic energy. And it's hard for you to really use your intuition to try to manifest through the situation at this time because it does feel like, you know, it feels like you have kind of this stuck energy. It feels like it is an adult, and Spirit says you have to really let this go because this person is really driving a wedge between you and the Two of Cups, whatever it is you love. Whoever this person is you love. Yeah, the only way to get the outside achievements that you're really looking for through this situation to actually have the blessings within the status quo of the relationship is to let this person go. And you don't, you know, you might even have to do the good old air sign, see you later, Gator, I'm ghosting you. Yeah, because you have this other person you have to write in with passion towards, and you already have this other person writing in towards passion towards you. It could be an Aries. Yeah, this person wants attention. They want to be the third. You see, you got 3, 3, 3. Third party situation, no matter what. So they definitely need some kind of attention. You know, and it looks like you're trying to be as patient with them as possible. But they're not going to allow any victory. No, they're being manipulative to the point where it could actually cause a fight within the situation towards the traveler. The traveler is the loving woman. So it could be an Aries or a Sagittarius that you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be, but this is because they feel neglected and they want to be out in the cold, and this is why they're limelighting the situation. So like I said, whether it's a child that's doing this or an adult, you're going to have to, you know, now you have to weigh your pros and cons on how to deal with a child versus an adult. If it's an adult, you either tell them goodbye or, you know, but see, the problem is that they're going to want to cause a conflict no matter what, because they're going to try to manipulate the situation of why they're feeling neglected and feeling out in the cold. If it's a child, you're just going to have to use more nurturing, right? You're going to actually have to be becoming the loving, nurturing person also from a different standpoint. And it could be just, you know, if it's a child, it's insecurities, my friends, right? They're scared. They're fearful, right, of this new person, losing you to a new person, or fearful of a new person coming in, right? Children. Like I said, though, I don't really feel like this is children, my friends. I feel like for a lot of you, this is some person who doesn't really like you with this other person, whether it's an ex or a best friend or something. I mean, if it's your best friend, you're going to have to figure out how you're going to make time for them too. But I don't like the behavior. The energy is just wrong. It's very childlike energy. If they're doing it wrong, maybe you can. But see, it says it though too, because it says as soon as you get patient and you moderately are talking to them, they want to fight about the situation. So here's the problem. Here's the problem. They don't really want to listen. They just want to like feel like the victim, like the third wheel, and feel like it's all, this is what you're doing to me. Oh boy. I hope it actually comes up in a spiritual reading or something so we can try to dig deep on what is the situation and how do we fix the situation at hand. I think actually dealing with the child would be actually easier than dealing with the adult, tell you the truth, Okay, my friends. And that was it for you. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.